And welcome to part 4 of Mega Man 3. We are now at Needleman stage, and it's now nighttime and not daytime, which is a cool effect that I liked. And I totally ran into that spike. Nevertheless, we are now going to face some more Doc robots. Created by an unknown assailant, probably Brakeman. I mean, Brakeman is so behind this, but who created Brakeman? I don't know. I'm making up for spoiling whatever I spoiled at the end of part 3. I'm sorry. I was just ranting. I couldn't help it. And besides, it's Mega Man. Do you really care about the story? I'm doing my best to spoiler it, or to unspoiler it for you people, but you know what? It's still just Mega Man. It's a fucking robot fighting a doctor in most of them. I don't know. Nevertheless, here's Rush Jet and how awesome it is. It goes right and it goes left whenever the hell you want. Yeah, I love it. It's the best thing ever since sliced bread. You know, I've never eaten sliced bread, I don't think. I mean, I eat bread. Well, then I guess I have. I don't know what I'm talking about today. I was back from a dentist appointment. It hurts. Here is Airman! Airman, this, as you remember, you have to jump over the gusts of wind, at least as best as you can. I think the winds were really awkward to jump over in Mega Man 3. Like I said, all the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters are harder to kill in Mega Man 3. I don't know why. It's just everything about their fighting strategy was made harder. I don't like it. I mean, if you're gonna make me refight the old Robot Masters from Part 2, at least make them the same level of difficulty. Don't make them even harder. I mean, it's bad enough I have to memorize so many different weakness charts and everything, but blah. Here you may want to use, oh, here's another tip you really need to know, because I fucked up in my Wily Wars LP. Don't push start. If you push start, you will run out of Rush Jet. Like, Rush Jet will just leave, and you'll fall to your death. And that's the stupidest, like, glitch I've ever encountered. I don't know if it's a glitch or just a design flaw, but, you know, don't push start here. Never push start. I don't care if you need to go to the bathroom really bad. Wait till you're at a platform. If you want to save the most energy that you can, keep jumping on Rush, but of course, watch out for the parachute and dragonfly enemies that are flying all over the place. You don't want to get hurt. I thought I was so going to die with my health being the way it was, but luckily Shadow Blade is a very powerful weapon, as you'll see here. Hey, Mettool enemy! Boom! Again, I was so tense during this part of Needleman stage because my health was so low, but I knew if I fucked up, I'd have to restart where the Rush Jet segment starts. And I got hit by that Mettool, I was like, oh god! But I didn't die, and I was like, oh, thank god! This was a very tense section, and luckily I found Shadow Blade killed almost everything pretty goddamn quickly, so I chose a good weapon to attack enemies with. Booyah! That's how you save yourself, kids. That's how it's done. Anyway, now we're fighting, I believe, Crash Man. Crash Man is weak against the Hard Knuckle, but the Hard Knuckle moves very, very slowly at first, as I've mentioned before. The best thing to do is wait till he gets really close to you, then jump, and then shoot, and yeah. See how quickly I took care of him? Again, the Hard Knuckle takes a while before it actually goes out, so the best strategy is to make sure Crash Man jumps into it himself, you know? Because he jumps when you shoot the fire button, if you haven't seen my Mega Man 2 LP, and you didn't know that about Crash Man. Again, their boss strategies are the same, but they do seem a little bit harder somehow. I don't know what it is, they just... I can beat all the Robot Masters in Mega Man 2 with the Mega Buster only. Mega Man 3, I can't. I don't know why. I just can't do it. But I digress. We're back in Gemini's crazy outer space Dimension X glacier thing. I still have no fucking clue what this thing is. Why is it inside the glacier is all this purple, veiny crap with eggs of ghosts and stuff? I don't get this place. What is this place supposed to be? I know I shouldn't freak out this much about this place, but still, it boggles the mind. There's a lot of weird places in Mega Man that I don't go into, but Gemini Man stage always bothered me. It just does. I don't get it. I did hear one complaint when I did my Mega Man 8 LP that So man, if you didn't like the Doc Robot stages, why do you like that Cutman and Woodman are hidden in the Sega Saturn version? Don't you not want to fight them again? Well, no, because one, there's 2 of them, not fucking 8. 2, one of them is optional. You don't have to fight Cutman. Only Woodman was mandatory. And 3, that's fucking totally different. That's 8-bit. It didn't have to make you go through an entire level just to get to them. You know, it's completely different boss experience. I loved that Cutman and Woodman were in Mega Man 8. I was hoping there would be hidden Robot Masters in Mega Man 9, but unfortunately that was not the case. As long as you didn't have to go through an entire stage to get to them. But Fake Man's an exception, and Fake Man's a new Robot Master, so I don't care. But regardless, here's Flash Man, weak against Gemini Laser, or at least it seems to take him down pretty quickly. As always, he walks left and right, trying to run into you. He will occasionally stop time to shoot pellets at you, and that's about it. Flash Man is a bit of a pussy. He always was. And I figured here's a good time to show off Rush Marine, since I'll probably never have to use him ever again. He can fly around in water, and that's pretty much about it. You can actually hop out of him at the top of the water to get up to those higher platforms. But, yeah. Again, I just don't see the point in Rush Marine. You know, it's good for going through water, but then again, so is Rush Jet, so who cares? You can totally jump through everything. God, I love the slide. Did I mention how badass the slide is? The best ability Mega Man ever got. I love that ability. It so beats Mega Man X's dash ability by light years. Robot Master door, and it's underwater. Gee, I wonder which Robot Master we're fighting here. Yes, Bubble Man. He also has spikes at the top of his stage, so don't jump too high. And his weakness is Shadow Blade, which acts similarly to the Metal Blade from, whatchamacallit? Mega Man 2. So basically just keep throwing in his direction and you'll take him down pretty goddamn quickly. Then again, Bubble Man was always the weakest Robot Master of Mega Man 2, so I don't really care about him. Anyway, let's go to the final Doc Robot stage, Shadow Man's. And again, this is what I hate about going through the levels again. Like, look, this is exactly the same layout as it was when we fought Shadow Man. The only difference is they've added spikes and taken away a few platforms. Like, it's the same layout. You know, I don't like re-going through the same level with slight differences. That's why I don't like playing ROM hacks and stuff, you know? Like, I just don't care. Just let me get on with it. Let me go to the castle of whoever the final boss is, and not the guy I said earlier at the end of part 3. Jesus. I'm just covering all my grounds now, aren't I? Also, if you're looking for the Mega Man and Bass profiles of the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters, watch my Mega Man 2 LP. I'm not reading them again just for these Doc robots. Sorry. These platforms obviously open up really quickly, so you want to keep jumping off them. The very last one at the end is touching a wall, so you don't have to jump too far to reach it. So don't worry about that. And other than that, Shadow Man stage is pretty easy, I think. Again, another flaw about the Doc Robot levels, if you lose to the first Robot Master, you have to start the whole level over again. And that's pretty annoying sometimes, especially when it's a guy like Woodman, who is notorious for being pretty goddamn difficult, even in Mega Man 2. Because, like, you know, if you get to Woodman with, like, low health, and he just hits you once with that Leaf Shield, which is easy for him to do, then fuck, you know, you have to restart the whole level. Whereas every time in every other situation you fight a Robot Master, you start where the gate opened. You start where the gate is so that you can refight him again. You know, the Robot Masters are fucking hard. They've always been hard. But I digress. I just don't like these levels. Call me a nitpicker, call me a raving pussy. I just never liked the Doc Robot stages in Mega Man 3. If they took them out, I would have liked Mega Man 3 a lot better than I do. But I digress. See how awesome Magnet Missile is for taking out those parachute enemies? It rocks. But anyway, We're finally reaching the final Robot Master, the final Doc Robot. And wow, I didn't think I'd actually breeze through 3 of the Doc Robot stages in one video. I'm shocked. It's Heatman. Heatman, as we know, gets hit, and then he rushes to where you are, and then you just repeat this process over and over and over again. Like I said, it seems so much harder to dodge the... I mean, in Mega Man 2, I could always hit him before he shot the fire. In Mega Man 3, he always seems to show the fire, no matter how fast I am. So, again, I swear the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters are harder in Mega Man 3. I don't know why, they just are. But again, weak against Shadow Blade, taken out pretty quickly. That's the end of Heatman. We shall face off with Breakman and finish this game in Part 5.